What is this, bro?
I mean, Kenny Loggins has got one of the best voices.
This is insane. Also, like, there's a little bit of a MJ thing here. Like, he's like in this
MJ
crazy
definitely
pocket.
kind of, in the late 90s, it was like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Kenny Loggins without a beard, that doesn't work.
There's this movie called The Mac, and this could be on it. This is crazy. I got to tell you this. A Professor of Rock MJ impersonation was not on my 2026 bingo card. Yo! What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I got a very special guest. We are on Utah soil with the one and only Professor of Rock.
What's up?
Welcome to the channel, or well, I'm welcoming myself to your channel. I don't know what's going on, but we're here.
They're both.
Yeah.
Yeah, great to be here. Great to have you here.
Absolutely.
What does 40s mean?
So, back in the day, me and my homie started this little tagline for the 40-year-old FUQ boys.
Okay.
And so like I'm still 40. I'm hanging on to dear life.
I'm hanging
it's getting out of here. But so I always be like 40 and just kind of lean into my age. So that's what it's from. And yeah, man. So
okay.
Well, you've been here and you've been sharing with me all this music that I haven't heard before. And then beyond that, being able to drop some dope insights and historical things, stories. And today, where are you taking me? I see this young guy with a fuzz on his face, and it looks like the era where we used to eat things and then be like, eat that, it'll put hair on your chest. That's what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, we got Loggins here.
Okay.
K-Log. His number is on my phone, and you know how if you have an Apple phone, it turns it into the picture that they have of it and what their name is. It says, it does the contact, and his contact is K-Log. I don't know if he may not want me to say that, but I think that's his thing on Instagram.
Hey, I like it, man. He's short.
That's my password on my internet, by the way.
Oh, so now the whole world can log into your internet.
Loggins, all my passwords are Loggins.
Look, you're here with a rapper, a hip hop guy, and that's how we do it. K-Log, hey, what's up, K-Log? Yeah, man.
Yeah. So Kenny is a good friend. I call him the father of my career.
Oh, okay.
Because he was my first ever interview.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I just had the opportunity to induct him into the People's Music Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame I started with a few other individuals, including Caleb Chapman and Brandon Fugel and Del Williams.
Sounds like the best Hall of Fame to me. People's, when you put people first.
The people, baby. Yep. It's the songs that are standards. And we inducted Huey Lewis was our first inductee. And we just did Kenny Loggins this year. And Kenny, so gracious. It was great to have him here. We play with the kids. It's kind of the future, or kind of the past and the future coming together. Young kids. Caleb Chapman has this really incredible program. And he has a sound house and he has kids and they perform Kenny's songs, and then at the end he sang like 3 songs with him, jammed with him, and it was really a cool thing. We do it every year, so we'll have to see who we're going to induct in next year.
All right, Professor. Well,
Kenny is I love Kenny. One of the nicest guys in the music industry. He's a legend. He should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. One of the greatest songwriters. Speaking of. They just released that
top 30 living American songwriters.
How is Kenny Loggins not in there? The dude, freaking the king of the movie soundtrack. He's one of the only artists that had a 3-act career. Started with Loggins and Messina in the 70s, one of the biggest duos ever. 80s, he was the king of the movie soundtrack. In the 90s, he's come all the way back around with, whether you like the term yacht rock or not.
But Taylor Swift, though.
Yeah. Speaking of Nas, dude, who's one of your favorites, Nas. Nas actually used this song.
Really?
He sampled this song, yeah.
Oh my goodness!
And Kenny said that it was one of the first times that his kids thought he was cool.
Professor, I'm your student. Teach me. What's the name of the song we're checking out?
This is called "This Is It."
Okay, all right, you guys. I'm checking out "This Is It" for the first time ever. I haven't seen the video, haven't heard the song. If you're here for that, like, share, comment, subscribe. Go check out the Professor of Rock, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
Welcome back. Welcome
hey.
back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. 40. All right, you guys. I'm gonna play this video and we're gonna check this out.
I want to see if you can recognize who's also on this with Kenny. There's a second voice that's in here that's singing with him.
Okay, cool.
Let's see if you recognize.
I'm getting quizzed by the professor. I don't know if I'm ready yet, y'all. All right, let's do this. You guys know there's a membership on the channel. If you want to check that out, it gives you early access to these reactions, big catalog that hasn't been released. Also, this is super important. This reaction video that we're doing, it's not a substitute for the original. We're going to push pause. We're going to break it down. People are here for the commentary and the reaction. Please go to the original artist YouTube channel. This is on Kenny Loggins' channel. Go watch it there uninterrupted. Stream his music. That's always important. We want you to support the original. Let's get it popping. Hey, that's actually a good title. I like it.
Michael Jackson took that from him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know when this came out, but I feel like my dad walked up to my mom and was like, hey, what's up? Let's dance. I like this.
There have been times in my life I've been wondering why. Still somehow I believe we'd always survive.
Yo, hold on, dog. What is this, bro? Yo, he's kind of cooking.
Yeah.
Like, I keep it real. Like, if I had my eyes closed, I would have thought he's a brother. To be honest, like he's kind of going crazy with his vocals.
So
this ain't no highway to the danger zone, dog.
Yeah,
what is this?
This Brian McKnight. He was one of the great, R&B singers of the 90s.
Dream come true. I can sing.
He says that one of his biggest influences is Kenny Loggins. I mean, Kenny Loggins has got one of the best voices.
This is insane. Also, like, there's a little bit of a MJ thing here. Like, he's like in this
MJ
crazy
definitely was taking some tutelage from Loggins.
I had no
idea. They worked
idea.
together. I'll tell you that in a second.
Still somehow I believe we'd always survive. Now I'm not so sure you're waiting to hear one good reason to try. But what more can I say? What's left to provide?
All right, see if you recognize this voice. There we go.
Are you gonna wait for a sign? Your miracle. Stand up and fight. This is it. Make no mistake where you are. This is it. Your back's to the girl now.
Listen to that.
This is it. Don't be a fool anymore. This is it. The waiting is over. No room to run.
All right. So, okay, the pop quiz. The only person
Yeah.
can't forget.
Yeah, you got
it. I love that song.
We're good.
Yeah. Oh, that's
That's
is it him?
McD. That's Michael McDonald.
Oh, snap. Okay.
That's
All
Michael McDonald right there.
First quiz passed. Yo, this is insane, actually.
Yeah.
This is a banger. Like, what's funny is multiple things. From all the things we've reacted to today,
Yeah.
this has been a roller coaster. This is totally different part of the journey.
Totally different.
But
He just had he and Kenny and McD, Michael McDonald, just collaborated with Charlie Puth. Charlie Puth wanted to do a song with him and went out, and it's a great song. Maybe we should react to that one, but yeah, it's great. I mean, you could tell Charlie Puth was totally geeking out, man. I mean,
I could only imagine, like, So the other thing is, like, I am familiar with Kenny Loggins through my reactions and everything I've heard, but his range, like, I'm thinking of Danger Zone, Footloose, and there was another one where I was like, I just can't believe this is him. And this is it's like new level unlocked. I would have never expected. And also the swag, like he's like on some like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like,
the beard, Kenny Loggins. I mean,
he's the man.
When he shaved his beard, kind of, in the late 90s, it was like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Kenny Loggins without a beard, that doesn't work.
There's this movie called The Mac, and this could be on it.
Nice.
This is crazy.
Don't be a fool anymore. This is it. The waiting is over. No room to run. No way to hide. No time for wondering why. It's here. The moment is now. About to decide. Let him believe. Leave him behind. Keep me near in your heart. No, whatever you do, I'm here by your side.
Here it comes.
You said that maybe it's over, not if you don't want it to be. For once in your
Right
life,
here.
here's your miracle. Stand up and fight. This is it. Make no mistake where you are.
Yo, this pocket, his vocal pocket right here,
Dude.
this is insane.
He's amazing.
I know he's a great. I just don't know this side of him. But also, like I would have skimmed over. I would have probably noticed the difference in vocals with the Michael
here's the thing
McDonald
about
part. But
Kenny.
without you, I never would have
Is
pinpointed
that,
that.
and I said this to him in the first interview I ever did with him, and like I said, he's the father of my career. I interviewed him. He kind of was really nice in the interview. It was like a test interview to see if I could do this. I've completely fell into this just kind of by accident.
Uh-huh.
I was at the right place, the right time. I always loved
Timing.
music, knew all the culture, right? Exactly, all the pop culture and the facts behind it. And did this interview, and he said, "Who are you? And how have I never heard of you? Like this was one of the best interviews I've ever done."
Yeah.
Like, and he was really cool. He stopped the interview a couple. I thought, I'm sure he tells everybody, because I'd never done an interview before, and I didn't know. And then he pulled me aside after the interview, and he's like, "Look, you have a gift. Like you have what the classic guys used to have back in the day. Like, you need to stick with this, and let me open some doors for you." And he basically put me in touch with my next several interviews, and I wouldn't have made it without him. So I give him all the credit. But one of the things I asked him in that first interview is I said, I just kind of a comment. I said, I always wondered what it would have been like if you would have been, I mean, he did rock stuff, Danger Zone, that's a rock song. But had he had done like a song, like a pure rock song, like even hard rock, I think that voice, I think Kenny Loggins' voice, he could sing, he could go toe to toe with the best of them, man. He's got that grit, but he's got that beautiful tenor, that sweltering tenor.
Yeah.
I think that he had done 4 or 5 songs like that. That's the thing, is he could do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, he could sing the soft stuff, the ballads.
The crazy thing is he's got some fashion sense too. He out here
Oh,
swagging,
dude,
bro.
he's the
hell?
70s. He is, man, late 70s.
Kenny Loggins is a pimp. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm playing Kenny, but like
absolutely.
I see the chest hair. My dad dressed exactly like that.
I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
he's the man.
Let's go.
All right.
Stand up and fight. This is it. Make no mistake
Right
where
there.
you are.
That's that MJ shit,
I know.
bro. Right there, like
I
it's
know.
like right in front of your face.
Yep.
It's crazy.
This is it. Make no mistake where you are.
Totally evident.
You're
Yep.
going over now. This is it.
Taking a little bit from the man. And
Yo,
they
he's
work
literally
together.
Yoda,
They
bro.
work together when Matt.
He's Yoda, bro.
Yeah. What he
That's
is.
crazy.
He's the Yoda. Yeah. When Michael, it was before Off the Wall, Michael worked with Kenny and he sang background vocals on Who's Right, Who's Wrong. And
That's crazy.
Kenny kind of pulled Michael aside. It's a great story. And he said, Michael, I really want to put some real grit into this. You're kind of playing it safe a little bit. And Michael goes, "Oh, you want me to make it stinky?" And he goes, "Yeah, I want you to make it stinky." And he's like, "Okay." And he ripped it off. He ripped out this amazing vocal, and Kenny's like, "That's exactly what I was looking for." But yeah, I mean, I think it was. I've always felt that. I've always said that. I've always said that Michael definitely took some tutelage from Kenny.
The greats
Like
always do.
They do.
They learn from the people who came before
And
them.
it makes sense. When Brian McKnight told me that, I'm like, there's verification right there. You know, I think he is a very well respected vocalist by the soul community. People know how talented Kenny is, and Michael McDonald. They both were so unique, and it's just so that's what frustrates me about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like, you don't get the influence here. You don't understand that they influenced the Michael Jacksons and the Brian McKnights and Nas. I mean, Nas freaking sampled, you know?
Yeah, I want to go back to a part that was familiar. But you guys, I got to tell you this. A professor of rock MJ impersonation was not on my 2026 bingo card. Did y'all see that?
You want me to make it stinky?
Yeah, let's go.
MJ.
All right, let's get it.
Until it's softer than done. No one can tell you for you who makes the choice of how it goes. It's not up to me this time. Comes a day in every life. This is it. Make no mistake where you are. This is it. You're going no further. This is it. Until it's over and done. This is it. One way or another. This is it. No one can tell what the future is. You're back.
All right, so
All right, story time.
yeah,
You want to know what the song's about?
Sure.
Kenny wrote it. So Kenny, you know, and Michael McDonald got together to write "What a Fool Believes." They were kind of seeking each other out at the same time. They both heard of one another, and man, I'd like to collaborate with him. I'd like to write with him. So they came together. They wrote "What a Fool Believes," and of course that one, you know, went number one.
I love that.
They both put out versions. Doobie Brothers' version did better, and Kenny said the mistake that he made there was not having Michael play the piano in his version, which he's right. Michael just has a unique ability and gift there. And so it went to number one, and it won, you know, several Grammys, won Record of the Year. And so they were like kind of hesitant to do a second collaboration together because they were like, and the way Kenny tells is funny. It's like it ran into each other in the supermarket. They both live in the same area. And he said, "Look, let's not avoid this anymore. Let's just write a piece of shit and get it out of the way." The piece of shit was this, which is not a piece of, it was a huge song. It won another Grammy.
This is like my favorite Kenny Loggins joint I've ever heard.
It's a great song.
You know, I haven't heard his whole body of work. I'm still getting after it. You can probably throw me some alley oops, but this is insane.
Well, he had the first line. He had a really good line here with "You think that maybe it's over only if you want it to be," which was about a relationship. He thought Kenny thought maybe it was a love song, and he was having a hard time, you know, getting the song to the finish line. And he went and saw his dad because his dad was having surgery. He was having a major surgery, and his dad sat on the operating table and said, "I don't know if I'll make it out." I mean, we've all been there. When you have an operation, you're kind of scared. Things can go wrong. I've been there. And you're kind of having this feeling like, well, I better get my affairs in order because if the worst happens. And his dad said, I don't know if I'm going to make it out. And Kenny all of a sudden said, "Dad, you can't look at it like that. This is it, you know, make no mistake." And it came to him. He's like, "I know what this song's about now. I know what this song's about." So he went and wrote this song about his dad, and he made it through the surgery and he was fine. But he brought it to Michael McDonald. They wrote it, and this was the piece of crap that they were going to try to get out of the way. And of course, it was a phenomenal, and it was a massive hit. It went to number 11 in Billboard charts, and it won a Grammy. And there you go. So I mean, and the thing about Michael McDonald and Kenny Loggins together, they just have such a they blend. It's like putting on a glove that fits perfectly to the hand. They fit like a glove. Their voices together.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
It is, man. It totally is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they have completely unique voices.
Yes,
I mean, they sound completely different. But Michael McDonald. You should hear Kenny Loggins, Michael McDonald.
Oh, really?
I went on tour with Kenny, and I've done, I don't know, a dozen live events with him. Yeah, like story and song events together.
Yeah.
And so I had the unique opportunity and was blessed to be able to do many shows with Kenny where I was interviewing him on stage and he was playing the song and telling the story. So it's just fun to see Kenny behind the scenes. You really get that talent that he has, that unique talent that he has. And this is why I bitch so much about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and say there's so much injustice, because Michael McDonald should be put in as a solo artist, and Kenny Loggins should be put in. You're seeing the cream rises to the top, right? 30, 40, 50 years later, after these songs are out, you see what lasts and what connects.
Mm-hmm.
And this song was way bigger than this chart position.
Yeah.
This song is still played all the time. Michael McDonald and Kenny Loggins have had such a unique impact on our culture, and it's been generation after generation after generation. You got young people who love Kenny and Loggins and Messina and Kenny Loggins solo and Michael McDonald and their collaborations together. That's why Charlie Puth seeked them out, because you got yacht rock that's made this comeback. Some people don't like that term. I think it's awesome that all these late 70s, early 80s artists who were so perfect in the studio, who were so incredible at laying down their vocals and the production and everything. I heard somebody, I'll get off on a tangent a little bit, but Mutt Lange, the Cars worked with Mutt Lange, and Mutt Lange would have them retune they had to retune their instruments after every take. He wanted it to be perfect. And there's all these funny stories out there. Like, interviewed a member of the Talking Heads that said that they did their entire album in the time that it took them to do one vocal track on Back in Black.
Oh, wow.
And that's how perfectionistic, if that's a word, that Mutt Lange was. But now you listen to those records that Mutt Lange produced, and they are perfect records. They're flawless, and they'll last forever. So, his tactics worked. And the same thing with these guys. They go into the studio and they knew what they wanted.
Yeah.
And they would work until they got it. And it's I can't say enough about Kenny.
Yeah. This was incredible, but I want to bring this piece up right here. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
And I think it's cool that you recognize that about Michael Jackson.
Been times in my life I've been wondering why. Still somehow I believe we'd always survive.
I don't know where the hell I've heard that, but I've heard that. Like, I don't know where. Like, I don't know if a rapper sampled it.
So Nas did. Let me tell you what the song is, because I don't know Nas.
Survive. I know that. And so I was like, but then I'm listening to the whole track. I recognize nothing. This dude's hitting these crazy runs. And I'm just like, but I know that one part and I'm pretty sure it's from rap or hip hop, but I could be wrong. Fools be sampling stuff and putting out mixtapes that never really, like, there was because I'm from the era where it wasn't all streaming and stuff.
We Will Survive, Nas.
Oh, yeah. So that's
it.
Yeah. Okay.
Kenny Loggins sample. Still somehow I believe we
so
always
that's where
survive,
I heard it.
But why? To my dogs, wherever you are, verse 1. So yeah, Nas.
I F with Nas. But it's just funny. It's like pick and choose for me, like, because I was really just really into Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys, that was awesome, man.
Yeah,
Kenny, you broke that down.
Dude,
you broke it down.
Go listen to more Kenny stuff. He's got so much. Think about Kenny Loggins is he has so many, even his deep tracks, going from Loggins and Messina to, he has a song called Forever, and he ends all of his concerts with it, and it's got this closing note that goes forever. I mean, I can't hit it, but hey. It's like this forever, you and me. I mean, I don't know that song as well because it was a song that I don't even know if I say it right there, but he did it with David Foster. Foster produced it, but he hits this note at the end of his concert, and it's like his whole concert leads up to that final note, forever, and he just hits it. And maybe you edit that in on this video, but he can go toe to toe with anybody, man. At his peak, seriously, he'd go toe to toe with anybody vocally. Steve Perry, he did a song with Steve Perry, "Don't Fight It."
Oh,
and
see,
you hear
I'm
the
just out
two of
the
them
loop. I don't
together.
know. Yeah, I got
And
to
as
listen.
amazing as Steve Perry is, you're like, dude, Kenny Loggins is matching him note for note. I mean, Steve Perry's not just going to sing with anybody. I think he's the GOAT. Like I've said, I think Steve Perry's the greatest of all time. But Kenny's right there, man. So
Kenny's Yoda, y'all.
We should react to "We Are the World" because he was in "We Are the World" and Steve Perry was in "We Are the World," and all these great, unique vocalists were all in "We Are the World." And you hear it go from Michael Jackson to Kenny Loggins to Daryl Hall to Steve Perry to Huey Lewis, and you're like, dude, I grew up in the greatest time ever, like the most unique vocalist.
That is actually crazy.
Yeah.
Now that you put that,
And Springsteen was in there, Billy
like
Joel's in there. We should react to "We Are the World."
Yeah.
Anyway.
We gotta do that. Thank you guys for watching. This is Professor of Rock. Yo, check out his channel if you're watching this on my channel. If you want to check out my channel, I do more of reactions, but we have some fun with it. But look, this was a really fun collab. Super blessed to be here. And these insides, chef's kiss. If you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, like, share, comment, subscribe, and we're going to catch you on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again.
Thank you for being some men.
40.